Hey, what's going on, all you wonderful, beautiful people out there in the world of YouTubes, Outlaw Throwing Nation, Full-Tang Clan, fam, and peeps alike, ladies and gents. Probably don't wonder where I've disappeared off to. It's been like close to a good 6 months since I've done any content on the channel, and this is more or less what this video is about. For those that are not friends with me on Facebook, that follow me on there, I was kind of out of commission as far as being able to edit and upload goes. Laptop that we had for like a good 6-7 years, it's kind of crashed, and it's unfortunate because it happened, just a week prior to when I was going to start uploading the Broken Feather 2017 footage, getting those videos up, and but I have a replacement now, so I do have the ability to start editing and uploading videos for content for the channel again. But yeah, that's where I've been. I don't really have a means or a way of creating content, editing, and piecing stuff together. But I am back in business on that note. But I guess something to go ahead and talk about. YouTube has been really weird, and I mentioned this in the last update video I did when I said YouTube was fucked up and was going to get really, really fucked up and continue to be more fucked up than what it is. Let's look what's going on this platform. The censorship is just ridiculous. Without trying to get into the politics and all that stuff of it, we're at a scary point right now on the internet where you got to be very careful about what you say. It's an attack on freedom of expression and speech, sadly. Double standard hypocrisy from certain groups, that can say what they want, express themselves how they want, but if somebody has a point of view that is at odds or in opposition with them, they can be terminated, community guideline strikes, and before you know it, this be completely erased off the platform. And even if you don't necessarily agree with certain point of views, and I'm trying not to mention any particular groups, faith-based, political, or I'm not even going to mention it because God forbid I get something wrong, somebody gets offended, I get a community guideline strike because I didn't address it correctly or properly. But you get the point what I'm trying to say. It's bad. I have a theory, this whole social justice warrior mentality and complex, it's probably something used as a means to desensitize us to the point where we become soft-skinned, and every little thing outrages somebody to the point to where they use this as a means to create this artificial intelligence algorithm system, to start censoring what they consider harmful content, and then all the little bugs and little weird things and strange happenings with YouTube. I do believe those things are probably more likely them just trying to work out the mechanics of that algorithm and AI before they could try to steamroll it out and start shutting down certain platforms that could be deemed as hate speech or harassing and bullying or just harmful content. I mean, it's silly. You have things like alternative news channels. Doesn't matter if it's alt-right or left, being censored and banned if they have a narrative or something that doesn't quite go with their agenda, quote unquote. silly little things, you know, like just, you can't even do cringe comedy anymore on YouTube without people being offended and butthurt about that. Because I mean, just trying to talk about this stuff here, it infuriates me what's going on. It's just not YouTube, it's Twitter and Facebook as well. And without getting very long-winded about it, I mean, silly little things like 4-H shooting clubs, gun review channels, hunting channels. Just, it's ridiculous, you know. YouTube isn't the platform it used to be anymore. It's getting very 1984-ish, Orwellian, just style ridiculousness. And I probably shouldn't even be talking about it in an update video, but the whole reason why I wanted to bring it up, even though I am able to create content, edit videos, and upload them to the channel, I'm seriously debating on whether or not I'm even going to continue using the platform, just because of the attack that it has on free speech and freedom of expression and articulation and all that going on right now. Even groups I don't necessarily agree with some of the things that they're saying and promoting, you know, on a political, philosophical aspect, you know, whatever term, analogy you want to throw on it, even if I don't necessarily agree with some of the rhetoric and stuff that they go on with, I don't feel that they need to be banned. It's a dangerous thing when you start trying to silence the voices of people on social media, video platforms such as YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all that shit. I mean, even if I were to express some of my point of views and whatnot, even if you were at odds and disagreement with me, I don't think it's right to have somebody community guideline strike over their opinions on political, religious, social matters and whatnot. You get the point. What I'm trying to say is it's an attack on the First Amendment. It's crazy. I mean, who in their right mind would want to continue to use a platform that is going to censor its content creators and users, all because somebody is not mature enough to handle a point of view and a narrative or a set of beliefs and ideas that are in opposition to what they feel is right. Everybody should have a right to be able to express themselves on these platforms without any fear of being terminated, without being shadow banned. But with that being said, I'm giving it till the end of this month on whether or not I'm going to decide to continue using this platform to do content. Now, I'm going to keep making content, but if I don't use YouTube as a means to get my content out there, I may go to the very hardcore extreme of just ripping all of my content off the channel, downloading it, and just bootlegging DVDs. And the same with Facebook. I mean, it's sadly where intelligence goes to die. God forbid you express yourself about anything on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram as well. There's no logic between in any of it. It's just I'm getting off on let's just get off of it. But anyway, some other things I've been doing here as of lately. Haven't really do a whole lot of throwing. Weather's been back and forth, up and down, all over. We did have a couple of days though where it was about, you know, mid-60s, almost in the 70s, which is ridiculous for this time of the year. But for the most part, we've been having a lot of rain, just windy, chilly days and a couple of snow flurries here and there. We didn't get rocked with any major snow this year. We might, at the most, at one time, had maybe 3 inches of snow, but it was gone the next day. But I'm trying to get ready for Broken Feather Palooza 2018. Got a few things that I've made. I'm trying to sell. I guess I could let you check these out right quick. I got a few little pieces here that I've been working on recently and finished up. I started gun blowing a lot of my knives too. Some people don't necessarily like that, but I think if anything at all, it kind of helps protect against corrosion and rust from oil on your hands and the handling of knives. This is something right here I started on. Make a Russian style hawk, but I'm gonna have to drill it out, touch it up a little bit, and take some meat out of it before I can have it thin enough to insert into a wood handle. Work in progress. I know it looks really rough right now, but got one here. This Tonto style Bowie. I made that for a friend. Waiting for them to come pick it up. And this little piece right here is something I made for personal use. Big old thick bayonet style no spin thrower. I guess we could go ahead and show you a few of these. Well, I think this might be about 11 or 10 inches at best. Live edge little camp style Bowie. And then had my Target girl let me do she recorded a video on Facebook for me of this Tonto spinner style Bowie. I actually made one of those and sent it to Joe Dura. And then we got this this thing right here. Big old massive Bowie. And you already see in the background, we'll be getting to that stuff here in a minute too. But diamond tip style circus thrower looking deal here. See if I can get a little well, can't really get quite a full frame view and shot of that, but you get the idea. I've been I didn't really do a whole lot of throwing, but whenever the weather's not too bad and I can go out in the garage and work, I've been trying to get some knives made to sell, making a few things for friends and personal use. And this is something I recently started doing here lately too. Been going out and finding little saplings where vines have grown around them, and due time over the years, you know, the core and the outer bark creates that twist and spiral effect. Just a few that I got here that I've roused and debarked and I'm letting season out. As far as selling those online, I don't know. I mean, for now it might just be a local thing. I'd like to do like a little roadside setup or something and try to start selling stuff here locally. But right here's something I just did last night. I'm gonna let it season out and cure out a little bit before I take some of those bigger knots and stuff out. But got a bunch out here on the front porch. I'll show you a few that I got out here on the front porch that I've cut. If anything at all, not sell them. Still form of therapeutic stress relief. But walk out here and I'll show you a few of these. little piece of shoe make that this one right here actually looks pretty similar to one that I gave to Joe Dura in 2014 when he drove me back down from Pennsylvania. This one right here is a little rough looking, but we'll be able to sand a lot of those knots and stuff off of it. Nice little piece of sassafras here with a twist. This big old huge, thick, massive piece of sycamore. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Some of these longer ones I'm obviously going to shorten up a little bit as far as overall lengths goes. But got a couple pieces of poplar, sycamore. Even got a little yellow birch in there somewhere. I don't know what that one right there on the far right is, but yeah, this is something I just recently started doing. I figured I'd start making some canes and some staffs. I got this wild looking thing right here. Let me set this camera up right here and get a real good look at it here. I'll actually I mean, this is obviously, if I were to like make something out of this, you know, it's not going to have much functionality for a walking stick or a cane that you would go hiking with. It'd just be more something just flashy, big, a humongous piece. I don't know, I might make like a base for this and hang like a bird feeder or something off it, like a hummingbird feeder, I don't know. That's something my mom suggested I should probably do with this, but see when it comes time to rouse and peel that and stain it and whatnot. Alright, anyway. So, other things I've been into. Actually, lucked up on some more target rounds at the start of this throwing season and year. Got quite a few ready to go. Plan on making 2 throwing ranges this year. Make one for O.K.T and one for the O.K.T formats. Right now, currently, I have my target board set up from where I was doing long throw there last fall. Yeah, we got a nice little pile of log rounds here. Some good thick yellow pine pieces. And I'd like to say some of those might be maple, but nonetheless, they're still pretty good for target blocks. Clearing out some trails to walk on. I guess we could walk up here and let you see what all is going on. I've been clearing out my old trails. I had an old campground and throwing range set up here. I don't think I'm going to be setting a throwing range back up here again, but more or less just trying to keep myself occupied. Despite not really having convenient access to the internet or a way of, being able to connect to the internet for a while. I was walking a good 45 minutes to an hour out into town, go to the local library and use one of their computers for an hour, 2 hours at a time, but doing that once or twice every other week, it's kind of boring, but kind of enjoyed my my absence from YouTube and social media and all that. We'll get out and actually do things outdoors, which is something I'm going to try to stick to doing. It's got a lot of work to do up here. Mainly clearing it out to, have some trails to hike, and so everything starts leafing out, blooming and sprouting and all that good stuff. A lot of red raspberries, blackberry vines, Stuff up there Mom likes to gather and pick those, make jellies and jams and whatnot. And they're good to eat as is. I've been clearing this off, cleaning it up. Quite a few brush piles I need to try to get up here and burn off. It rained a little bit and things are still kind of wet, not really too bad. As far as it being dry, I might try to make a day of it tomorrow, cleaning up here. But that's about all that's been going on. You know, I didn't just decide to say fuck it and give up on YouTube. I owed you guys and gals an explanation as to why you haven't been seeing me. It's been a good 6 or 7 months. And I didn't just disappear. Just technical problems, motherboard fried out on the laptop. I have a way of doing content, and I mean it is what it is, but we got a replacement, so like I said, we may or may not continue doing uploads. I'm gonna give it till the end of this month, think about it, and I think I did at the least owe y'all an explanation where I've been. You know, I didn't just ghost out or anything, but hope you enjoy this update video, this little vlog. Justin James, the Outlaw Knife Thrower. Appreciate y'all for taking the time to watch. See you around maybe, and hopefully here soon we can go ahead and get Broken Feather 2017 footage uploaded. It should have been one of the very first things I done was, you know, start getting them uploaded, but don't take this the wrong way. You know, I've kind of enjoyed, you know, my absence from YouTube. You know, not creating and uploading content. I know that sounds bad to you, my followers and subscribers, but it's YouTube, man. I don't know how to feel about it anymore. But all that being said, peace out. Y'all throw on, and I'll catch you around. Definitely gonna get the Broken Feather 2017 stuff uploaded here very soon. So that's an update video for you. Catch you in the next one.